See, some folks are sleeping. Good evening. Please wake up. This is a code enforcement hearing for the City of North Miami. Today is March 4th, 2015, and I am Beatrice Kezo, Special Magistrate for the City of North Miami. The purpose of this hearing is to determine if a code violation exists at your property as observed and cited by a code enforcement officer of this city. If the city is not able to prove its case, then I will dismiss the case and you may leave. These proceedings are being recorded. Therefore, all persons who are speaking should do so one at a time to ensure that all testimony is clearly audible on the recording device. If English is not your primary language, then please inform me when I call your case. We have a translator who will assist you during the proceedings. When your case is called, the property owner, agent for the property owner, and any witness that you may have should come forward to the podium on the left side of the room. When asked, please speak directly into the microphone and say aloud your name, your business or mailing address, and your relationship to the property. If you are not the property owner or an attorney representing the property owner, then you must present a notarized power of attorney affidavit in order for your testimony to be taken on behalf of the property owner. For new cases, you will be asked for the record if you are aware of and understand the violation that is being heard today. And do you understand what is required to resolve the violation? Please answer accordingly. The city will present its case first, and then the property owner or violator will be given an opportunity to testify on their own behalf, to bring forward witnesses to testify, to present evidence and photographs, and to cross-examine the city's witnesses. Following the case presentation, I will issue a finding of fact on the case. If I find that a violation of city codes exists or existed at your property, then depending on the case type, I will set an abatement date for the violation to be resolved, or for repeat violations, I will impose a daily fine amount. For new, non-repeat cases, my order will include an abatement date by which you must resolve the violation and a daily fine amount that I may impose at a future hearing date should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date. If I find sufficient cause to postpone enforcement action at this time, I will table this case proceeding to another hearing date in the future. If you do not agree with my finding of fact and or ruling, then the property owner may appeal the administrative order on the case to the circuit court. An appeal must be filed within 30 days of the date of the execution of the administrative order to be appealed. In accordance with Florida statutes, if a person decides to appeal any decision made by the special magistrate with respect to any matter considered at these proceedings, then the person will need a verbatim record of the proceeding. This record includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is to be based. The cost of obtaining the verbatim record shall be the sole responsibility of the appellant, and it is recommended that persons who plan to appeal their case should provide their own court reporter at this proceedings. Pursuant to city codes, if the City of North Miami prevails in prosecuting a case before the special magistrate, the city shall be entitled to recover all costs incurred in prosecuting the case. The current cost assessment amount is $100 per case. Once the city records an order that imposes a fine and authorizes a lien against the property, then the city will charge additional administrative fees to record and release the lien. Now, if you are giving testimony today, please rise and raise your right hand so the officer can administer the oath.
Please stand once again as you're about to give testimony and raise your right hand. Do you swear and solemnly affirm that all the testimony that you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth to help you God? Yes. Please remain standing for the pledge of allegiance to our country flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have any additions, deletions, additions, to the hearing agenda, please?
Yes, item number 1, CEMIS 2015-00001 was postponed 1 month. Item number 2, CEMIS 2014-00028 is complied. Item number 4, CEBNP 2014-00121 is postponed to May. Item number 6, CEPFY 2014-00248 is complied. Item number 8, CEODS 2014-00186 is complied. Item number 10, CEPFY 2014-00303 is complied. Item 11, CEEXP 2014-00327 is complied. Item 14, CEEXP 2014-00204 is postponed 1 month. Item 16, CEBNP 2014-00119 is postponed to May. Item 18, CEODS 2014-00203 is complied. Item 21, CEZPU 2014-00032 is complied. Item 22, CEJNK 2015-00003 is complied. Item 23, CEBNP 2014-00008 is postponed 1 month. Item 25, CEPFY 2014-00193 is complied. Item 26, CEPOD 2015-00002 is complied. Item 27, CEPOD 2014-00010 is complied. Item 31, CEODS 2014-00196 was moved to the morning agenda. Item 33, CEPFY 2014-00294 is complied. Item 36, CEFAW 2014-00085 is complied. Item 37, CEZPU 2015-00006 is complied, and those are all the amendments to the agenda.
Okay, we may call the first case.
The first item is item number 15, Verlaine de Lewis. Vita Lynn Christie is the officer, and the case number is CEMHO 2014-00080, item number 15.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Please state your full name and your relationship to the property.
Verlaine DeLewis, owner, 13945 Northeast 10th Avenue, Miami, Florida, 33161.
Okay.
Vita Lynn Christie, City of North Miami, Code Compliance. This is a new case in regards to a MHO. The property was cited back in August. I have never had the opportunity to speak to the property owner. I left messages. We also left some program information in regards to the city assisting with the fixing of the roof, and as of today, the roof looks pretty much the same.
This is item number 15, right?
Yes.
Ma'am, tell me your name again.
Verlaine DeLewis.
Dolores, got it. Okay. And you said since August?
Yes. What is this? Make sure. I'm sorry. October. September, October.
All right, October 2015.
Do we have any pictures?
Yes, we do.
Ma'am, do those pictures depict your house?
Yes.
Yes.
Ma'am, do you understand what the violation is?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything that you're doing and trying to resolve it?
I had paid somebody to do it, but they did not do it. And the contract was expired, their license was expired. They didn't have a license, excuse me, and I didn't know. So now I'm trying to find me another person. I have 2 people that I'm talking to, and I have to pay them the money for they could do the roof over for me.
Okay. All right, so you're currently talking to
2 contractors.
different
ma'am.
contractors, so
Yes.
they can give you a
Estimate.
price, an estimate?
Mhm.
Okay. And when do you think that you will, at least finalize that aspect in terms of hiring someone?
I should be knowing by next week. I should finish talking to them and see if I could get the price now. And then it's the point of to pay them. If you could at least give me 2 months and I should pay them and they should finish doing everything for the roof.
No, that's not how it works. They have to, apply for a permit. Did you do that yet?
No.
She can't apply for a permit on her own.
No, not her.
Okay.
Because she had someone, even they weren't licensed.
Well, they can't apply for a permit without a license.
Okay.
So,
So I don't know that 2 months is gonna do it, but
I don't, to tell you the truth, I don't know how the procedures go.
right.
So, the person I'm talking to, they said they will do everything. They just gonna charge me the price, for they could do all the, the contract.
The paperwork,
yeah, the
everything
paperwork
with
and
the city.
everything.
Okay,
Yes.
understood.
it's up to you what you want to roll.
When was this case first cited? Did you say October?
It's actually been, since October. The house has been like that for a little while longer. That's why we offered her the program for District 3 when that particular item came up, to see if she would be interested, because the house was in that condition for a long
I
time.
couldn't do the program because what happened is that my house was in a foreclosure procedure.
Okay.
And I'm taking it out of foreclosure procedure because my when I bought my house, I bought it on the high market and the market crashed. So it's lower. So I was fighting with the bank back and forth. So I could not get that program that they offer me. Is not going to be benefit to me, and I would have had a lien put against me.
Okay, so were you able to modify your loan?
Actually, I did.
I'm sorry?
I did.
Okay, okay, so you intend to stay
Yes.
there?
Yes.
Okay, you're currently living there, this is homesteaded
Yes.
property?
Yes.
Okay. What does the city recommend?
Well, I think that because it's been an ongoing issue, I'd like to see some movement.
Sure.
So I would have no issue of bringing it back next month, but she needs to have a permit application in, or something demonstrating that she's moving toward resolving the issue.
Okay.
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 All right, great. So the city attorney doesn't have
But
any
if
issue with,
if the permit is not on me, I'm
Well,
paying a contractor.
Providing you have, once you pay the contractor, then his job or her job will be to apply for the permit.
Okay.
So, you would have to make sure that happens prior to the next hearing.
Okay.
Once
Okay.
it's in permitting, then, that can take a while, I understand, but at least we see that you've, number one, contracted with someone to get the work done, and that
Okay.
person has made actions by applying for the permit.
Okay.
okay, so that's what we'll do. And, we'll see you back here on April 1st.
April.
What are we in March? April 1st.
That's a Wednesday?
Is it no next
Okay.
hearing? Yes.
Okay.
So make sure that you come with a copy of your contract and a copy of the, permit application, that in fact it's been applied for. At least let the officer know, because she will check to make sure that the, permit application have been submitted.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
The next item is item number 30, Octalise and Katis Fertiline. Vidal and Christie is the officer, and the case number is CEMHO 2014-00078. It's item number 30.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What is your name and your relationship to the property?
My name is Chase Lanfortillion. My mom is the owner of the property at 920 North East 139th Street, but I wasn't aware that you needed a power of attorney, so I don't have one today.
Okay.
Where's your mother?
Octalise Fertillion.
Where is she?
Oh, she had to go to work. And other times that's scheduled on here too, she's at work, so she couldn't make it to whatever meeting.
Your Honor, can we hear from the code enforcement officer so that we can at least know what this case is about and make a decision as to how to address this
Sure.
matter? Thank you.
Vidal and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This is also a new case in regards to roof issues. was also one of the properties that were offered the Zone 3 program, but I have never heard from anyone at the property. And this was actually prior to the program even initiating, and this is also from October.
Okay. And this is also regarding roof repair?
Yes,
Can you show her the photograph?
not a problem.
Yeah, that's the property.
Okay. Do you live there with your mother?
Yes.
Okay.
And she did submit her name to the, they said she had to go in over by the place, the zoning area, to sign in for her to register for that program she's talking about,
Mm-hmm.
but no one ever called us back.
Your Honor, if I may, I would recommend that we table this to bring it back, because I don't want this young lady to be responsible for any decisions made who doesn't have a power of attorney, and so I think perhaps we can bring it back, and you either have to bring back a power of attorney the next time, or your mother has to come. There are morning sessions or afternoon sessions, so if she's working in the morning, she can come in the evening. If she's working in the evening, she may be able to come in the morning. Or you have to bring, are you over?
Yeah, I'm over
Okay.
age. I could get a power of attorney, but I don't know how long it's gonna take, because I work Monday through Fridays too, and I get off at 4:30, so I don't know if it's gonna be right now.
What are her work hours? What are her?
She works like 9 to 5, 'cause she picks me up in the afternoon on her way back, and then sometimes in the afternoon she goes in from 6 to 11.
Okay.
And this she'll probably need to get a power of attorney from her
So
mom.
you would have to get a power of attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It'll be set for April 1st,
Okay.
okay?
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll see you then.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The next item is item number 3, Benita DeRouche. Vita Lynn Christie is the officer, and the case number is CEMHO 2014-00005. Item number 3.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. What is your name for the record?
My name is Saeed Darouche. I'm the husband of Benita Darouche at
Okay.
1105 Northeast 127th Street in North Miami.
Vita Lynn Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This case was previously heard. I actually spoke to, well, I saw him, not spoke to, I saw him today. I can't say the work is done.
Cannot.
I cannot. But I'll let Mr. What is your name? Darouche
Saeed Darouche.
explain to you what's
Explain
going
what's
on.
going on. Let me see the photographs just to
Okay.
refresh my recollection
Show
of
me
this
first.
property.
What is this? It's not done here.
This portion of your back is still not taken care of. The front looks exactly like this.
Sir, is that your house? Sir? Mr. DeRouche, is that your house? The pictures, do they accurately depict your house? Can you speak into the microphone, please?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is my house.
Thank you.
Yes, correct. So what? Show
I
me.
took this picture today when I saw you on the roof,
Correct. Yeah, it was me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not complaining with
just
that.
to show you that it's not done,
This is what? This is
the front.
which one? Okay, which one? No, you have to show me which one you complain about so I can understand which one had to be fixed. Right now, you show me different part. I know.
Show you several parts of your house. This is one side,
Yeah.
this is the
What?
other
What
side.
need to be done here? Can you explain to me?
It's this colored number 1, and the rear is where the damage actually is.
This is a
There you
shade.
go.
This is a shade from the tree.
No.
I'm serious. It was clean. I'm serious. I mean, okay. I have a picture, but it's in the camera, so you want to look at it. Yeah, sure.
Definitely take
I
a look
look.
at your
I
camera.
show you. I mean, I have no problem. All right.
I
Okay.
just saw
Now
this at about 3:30.
Yeah, I'm not hiding from nobody. I mean, you know. Okay, where's the?
So if I understand this, the violation is for the discoloration of the paint on the walls.
No, it's about the roof.
The top roof.
Because it's so discolored and damaged on the back, he is attempting to paint it on the front to make it look like new. And repairing the portions on the back, which
Are we having difficulties hearing her,
yeah,
Miss Christie?
Okay.
I apologize.
Okay, so
The-
the roof is dark, is black. Some areas are,
It's a mango tree on top of it. Is in the shade cradled for now. And I did pressure clean. I don't know if you remember, Beatrice. I was here and I showed that. So I don't know what. I mean. Now we're having different issue with different. It's not even about the roof. So.
Okay. Do you have your pictures, Mr.?
Yeah, I show you. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me.
Can I see them?
I don't know if it's the angle from where you took the pictures. Now I'm not really sure what I'm looking at anymore.
Actually, it's
Or
not the angle.
It's white. Is it white? Did he color it white?
He painted a portion of it white before we even got here today. He hasn't touched the other portions, and the rear portion of the roof where I saw you today, dealing with the tiles, is not repaired. Keyword. It's not done. His roof has not been repaired.
Okay.
Okay, so what he was supposed to do
Is
where
repair
it's
the roof
repair
and
the roof?
return it to the white color.
Okay, and you said there were loose tiles as well?
Yes, there is still loose tiles and the roof is still dark.
Okay.
And you had photographs that you wanted us
Yeah,
to see?
I have some photographs show you, but
Okay,
it's
let us
yeah,
see
you have
what
to-
you have.
Okay, you said the front of the house. You can click. Yeah, you can. I'll show you. I cannot zoom it. I don't know. It's not my camera, so I'll try to.
Oh, we can't open it? You can't?
No,
okay,
it
so
does
I-
not. Doesn't do that.
Got it. What's the difference between what he has here than what you have here? It seems like these same pictures here. So the top two, you probably need to go back so you're able to answer me. So if I understand the photographs that I'm looking at, these two photographs on top, he spray painted
A portion of
a
it
portion of it white.
before we got here the last time, because the portion that he can't spray paint over where is broken and damaged.
These
So-
are these are the photographs at the bottom,
Yes.
right? Because I can see that there's some missing tiles on this photograph here, on the left hand
Yes.
side, and here on the photograph on the right, it hasn't been spray painted.
No, it has not.
It's still dark.
It's still dark.
Okay. Do you
On the
understand,
left
Mr.
side
Delmers? Is
and
that
the
Understand,
right
but
is
the-
this
No, I did the pressure clean the roof, okay, and that's I didn't. First of all, I did not paint the roof at all, okay.
no?
Okay.
No,
Okay, so you
This is
must
the-
have pressure. You
I pressure
pressure
clean,
cleaned
correct.
one side and you left out the other side.
There's one little side on the east side, a little bit is I didn't finish it, all the way on the east side.
So the white portion is all from just pressure cleaning it? You didn't have to paint, you just pressure
I
cleaned
just
it
pressure
and then
clean.
it just,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, so why didn't you just finish
No.
the whole thing?
Well,
Why
Yeah.
did you not complete the entire
the
roof?
pressure clean, you mean?
Right,
Only have
because then I would have,
No, I didn't finish it. I'm still working on it. I still had it because I was working to clean up all the tile and change all the broken tile. And I have one fish I was damaged in the back. I was painting today. That was
so you're saying you're doing the work yourself?
yeah,
So you're able to replace the loose tiles?
yes,
All by yourself?
correct, yes.
Okay, Because it's taking you quite some time, because we've been going at this now since September.
Correct, yes. I'm almost done with it. There's not much left to do.
Is that correct, Ms. Christie?
I've been dealing with him way before September, actually. But he said he's only pressure cleaned the roof. He's painted the roof. You can't paint the portions that's not done.
Okay, let me explain something. What I did is, I didn't do what I didn't paint the tile, okay? What I did is I paint the paper so it doesn't leak inside my property. That's what I did. It's called the last Emerick I did there. Only thing is left is to have a few little bit section to put some tile. That's all you left to do.
What paper?
This is in the back of the house. It's not in the front, like with the flat roof.
I'm sorry?
So you have two types of roof. You have tile and
Yeah,
flat roof
I have a flat roof in the back. That
and tile in the front.
no, I mean it's a pitch roof,
Okay.
but in the back is like a little we call the Florida room. You have
Oh,
little-
I see.
you have
So
little
it's
flat
flatter.
section
So
there.
that's the area that you painted.
Yeah, I painted area, but I paint also some places was a cracking and damage, and I paint all around it. And I only need to do
And you
just
painted. Did you paint a little bit of? That's okay. You can tell us. You painted a little bit of the front.
no, I didn't touch the front hole.
He said he did
No.
that the last time, but we're gonna leave that
I
alone.
didn't paint the front. I
Okay.
pressure cleaned the front. I did that. Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Christy. But
You nothing to be sorry for.
okay.
I'm having a hard time understanding what happened here. So he's done some work, he's just hasn't been able to complete the work. Is that what's,
Only
From what I saw him today.
so from the last time we left here, was it January? It can't be January.
Yeah, generally correct.
Yes.
January, so we
Yes.
gave you
2 months.
2 months,
hmm
and all you've done was just pressure clean one side?
No, I did the both sides. There's only one section on the east side I didn't finish.
And the
It's
reason
like a
why,
little triangle, a little bit on the side. That's it. That's all is missing. That's not gonna take too long to finish it. It's almost done.
all right, so Mr. Darush, I'm gonna give you one more, chance to finish everything.
Everything is almost done. I'm not, it's just
If
my
you're come
confusion.
back
No,
here,
no, but my confusion right now, I'm not planning to paint the roof.
because I have already adjudicated this matter,
Yeah.
and you will be accumulating a $50 daily fine amount, which will work retroactive to January 6, 2015. Do you understand what that means?
No, I don't.
Okay. If you show up here next month, that's what did I say the date was? April 1st, 2015, and this work is not completely done, right?
Yeah, I
If the
understand
work
that.
is not completely done,
Mm-hmm.
then you start owing the city $50 per day, dating back to January 6, 2015. You want to do the math quickly in your head and see how much money
No,
that's
I
going to
don't
be?
need. I need to count that. And
Okay.
we don't want to go through the
Okay,
nightmares numbers.
all right. Because it needs to be done. The work needs to become
I'm
completed.
doing it. I'm working on it. It's just
Okay,
it takes
well-
time. It's
Well, Miss Christie will be back there. What day will you be there? March 31st? Because we have a hearing on the 1st. You will be back there.
I'll actually be there on the 1st also.
Okay, she'll be back there. She'll be back to your house on the 31st and on the 1st, so
That's
she can
fine.
report here whether or not the job has been completed. If the work is not complete, then it is what it
the
is.
job
I'm
is
not
almost
giving
done.
you
There's not
any
much
more
left to do. I
chances.
mean, only thing I don't understand what she mean by the front is not painted, and I didn't do any painting in the front. So that's this
I'm
confusion we
returning, I'm
have.
returning your camera.
So I want that to be clarified, if you don't mind.
All right, you can talk to her after this, but this is,
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
giving you another 30 days, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The next item on the agenda is item number 20, Mr. Jean Duval. Edmund Fitzel is the officer, and the case number is CEBNP 2014-00090. Item number 20.
Did you say 10? 20. I'm hearing things today. I don't know what's going on. Is anyone here on that? Oh, Mr. Duval. Is it Mr. Duval? Okay. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine.
All right, good to see you. I'm hoping we have good news tonight.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ed Fitzell, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This case was already adjudicated. As of today, this property is posted with a notice to appear and was mailed a notice to appear February 21st. Affidavit of service was filed. As of today, he's got an architect now. He has a new architect, and as of today, the plans were signed in yesterday to the building department, revised plans. But there is no permit as of now, as of yet.
Do we know it? Because he had the architect from the last time we were here, right? He had already hired a new architect, unless my memories doesn't serve me well.
I
Did
had
you
no architect.
hire? You had hired the new architect when we were last here,
Yes.
and that's the reason why I believe I gave you 2 months. Did I not give him 60 days?
Exactly.
Yes, the last time we were here was on the 7th, so I gave him 60 days.
Oh, 30 days. I was here on the last month.
You
Yeah,
were
30
here last month.
Yes, 30 days we gave.
That's 30 days.
Yes.
Okay, so where are we with the permit?
If you'd like to read some of the comments from the building department, there's a lot of things with this structure. It's been going on for some time. You know, they said some of the comments in here that the addition is 125% of the original structure of the house. So the entire house must comply with the 2010 building code. He has things to provide the rear exit door. New roof is required to match the existing roof, and there's many things here. But
Well, we know the
there's some
work.
revised plans that went back to the building department as of
Right.
yesterday afternoon, which I haven't seen, and I tried to make contact with the building department, but I didn't get anybody today. I'm sure they didn't review it right away. They have other things in front of that.
Okay, so within the 30 days, his contractor have submitted the permit, and they have submitted a revised permit. Is
They
that it?
should revise plans. They haven't gotten a permit.
Revised plans. That's what I meant. Okay, so that's where we are.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, contractor's working. At least we have somebody who's
Got a
working.
new architect, right?
What do you recommend? I mean, if he's
I was just speaking to him in the back. He said everything should be done within 30 days.
you're talking about Mr. Duval?
Yes,
I
his
think-
architect.
Oh, you spoke to his architect?
Just spoke to him on the phone outside.
Okay.
And Mr. Duval told me that he should have everything. Well, it's in the building department now. It depends if they okay everything.
All right, so it's really out of their hands because they really cannot do anything until they've received the okay, the go-ahead to do so.
Exactly.
Okay, so you want us to bring him back here in 30 days?
Yes.
All right. So, sir, we'll see you back here in 30 days,
Okay.
okay? Do you
Mr.
understand?
Duval,
I understand. But the architect supposed to be here to talk to you today. She told me she's sick. She cannot make it. You know, because she really don't want, because she was here yesterday talking to everybody over there.
but don't wait till the last minute to put in for your work or plans or whatever it is that you're doing.
Because she's the one who make the plan. She
Yeah,
know
but you have
everything.
to push her
Yeah,
to
I
make
push her a
sure,
lot.
because you're responsible. It's
No,
not
I
her.
did- I bring her here yesterday. I let her
Yeah,
talk
but
to
you should have
everybody.
brought her here 2
To-
weeks ago, not yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay? So don't wait till the last minute. Pas tant dernier juin.
Non, ba, tan denye jou,
Okay.
am kebe mamzel kout.
All right. Okay, Mr. Duval, we'll see you back here in 30 days.
Again,
Again, unfortunately, until this work is done, we're going to be seeing a lot of each other.
The next item on the agenda is item number 28, Joseph Lingao, Edmund Fitzell is the officer. The case number is CEEXP 2014-00326, item number 28.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
What is your name and your relationship to the property?
My name is Adolfo Lengiel. I'm the son of Joseph Lengiel and owner of the property.
And you are the owner?
Yes.
Okay.
My father is listed as trustee.
Edmund Fitzell, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a non-homesteaded property. This property was originally cited back on December 5th. I had many phone calls with Mr. Lingell, and he promised me this would be done by
Is
today.
she? Oh, right, okay.
I mailed a notice to appear on February 19th. Property was posted with notice to appear on February 19th. Affidavit of service was filed. I did give him an extension. I was supposed to go to the hearing last month. I gave him another month to take care of the problem. I haven't heard back from him, and as of today, the it's a mini shopping plaza. It still remains not painted.
So
These
is
are the
that
photos.
is that the issue? Paint? Can you show him the photographs? Do we
It
have
was
photographs?
cited under 5-46 for exterior paint.
I'm sorry?
It was cited under 5-46 exterior paint.
Okay.
Yes.
Are these recent pictures?
Today.
I've been to the Tiny Thai house.
I can't hear. What happened?
I've been to the Tiny Thai house.
Okay.
Oh. Is it closed?
No.
Oh, okay.
And you did not notice that we needed paint.
See that?
Was it always that way?
It's been going on for, from I look in the records, it's been like for over a year.
Oh, wow.
There's another
Well, it's
officer.
been a
had it
while
open.
since I've been there, so I have to admit.
Okay. And it's probably, is it the only business that's open in there? 'Cause the
Yes.
other
Yes,
places
it is.
look like
At the
they're
moment,
closed.
yes.
At the moment, okay. All right, so do you understand the violation,
I
sir?
do. And
What's
everything
going
he
on?
says is true. We have contracted, there is a permit for demolition, which the demolition was, I think, pretty much complete, but the permit has not been closed. I need to reopen that permit or do whatever I need to have that closed and
The demolition is not the
well,
issue at time.
at that point, secure a permit for painting and for patching, painting, and pressure cleaning. I did promise the inspector that I would do that, and I did not do it as promised. I was depending on this company, which I hired, licensed company, to do this for me. As I told the inspector, we've been having a very big personal issue with an adult child who's very ill, not to use that as an excuse. The remedy, I promised to, at the latest Friday morning, come in to try and deal with the permitting, both the demolition permit to get that open and closed, secure the painting permit, get the painting started, and hopefully have it completed within 30 days.
The city has no problem.
Okay,
Give them additional 30 days.
all right, no problem, sir. We'll give you 30 days.
Should I have the good fortune of completing it, do I need to be present or?
No, you just
Just
gotta call me,
inform-
right.
Correct.
Okay,
Inform the officer.
very good. I will remain in contact with
Correct.
the inspector and hopefully be successful.
Thank you, sir. We wish you the best,
Thank
and
you.
with your adult son as
Thank
well.
you. Thank
Okay.
you. Have a good evening, everyone.
You too.
Your Honor, may we call the last case
Yes.
to hear from the contractor or the
Yes.
architect?
Yes. Jean Duval? Do you? Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
What is your name?
My name is Nelly Reyes. I'm working for Arcon Engineering Group.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm here to solicitate at least 7 months for Mr. Jim because 30 days will be okay for approved plant. We have already approved plumbing, mechanical, electrical, but we're missing a structure. When the plan has been approved, then we can put a permit for a start to do the construction or to fix it what we had to fix.
Well, I know we haven't done 7
You
months.
said 30 days is enough?
30 days is not.
30 days
No.
is not enough.
No, because
She-
in 30 days, I might have the plans approved to put the permit and to start the job.
No, well,
I
all we
think-
need is 30 days to have the permit approved. After the
Correct.
permit is approved, it's in the hands of the building department and the inspectors, the plumbing inspectors, the electrical inspectors. We just need the permit to be approved.
Correct.
The only thing that you need is the permit, not the
That's
the
all I
job
need
has
is the
been
permit.
done.
After that, the building department takes, the plumbing
Takes over.
inspectors and the electrical inspectors take over.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And if it is approved, then you guys, you can let Mr. Fitzell know. In that way, you don't have to come back here. But that's what we need.
Just the approved plan
Yes.
with the permit.
With the permit.
Correct.
For now, just for now. We're moving forward.
Okay, thank you, ladies. Have a good evening.
All right. Thank you.
The next item on the agenda is item number 12, Fannie Mae. Ernst Baptiste is the officer. The case number is CEEXP 2015-00004. It's item number 12.
Thank you, Pilar. Good evening. Ma'am,
Good evening.
please state your full name and your relationship to the property.
Yulia Sidorevska, and I'm the listing broker for Fannie Mae.
And I apologize. How do I spell your last name?
SIDOREVSKAYA.
All right. And how do I say it?
Sidorevskaya.
Okay. I know I will butcher it, so forgive me.
You can call me Julie.
Julie.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Ma'am, isn't there usually a representative, a bank representative, other
No.
than the listing agent?
No, I mean, Fannie Mae is a large organization, and we as the listing brokers are responsible for representing them in cases like these. Because
There's no management company here? There's
No, we pretty much deal with the asset management company and relaying to them whatever information needs to be relayed.
Relate
terms-
to,
Relating to violations.
no, you relate to whom?
To Fannie Mae. Well, this is
Directly.
being dealt directly with Fannie Mae. Actually, this one is still with Reverse Mortgage Solutions, which is acting as an asset management company for Fannie Mae. But now, actually, in March, they took over handling everything in-house, so they no longer will have an asset management company in the middle. But at this time, RMS is still in the middle of this transaction.
Okay.
Ernst Baptiste, Code Enforcement Officer, City of North Miami. Case for property located at 710 Northeast 141st. Property is vacant. It's in non-stated property, no life, health, and safety issue. Inspection was done on January the 7th. Violation was issued, notice of violation was mailed. The affidavit of notice was sent, that was mailed also. And this is a case for an EXP, the exterior of the property. Actually today, while I was taking pictures, there was a door open. I had to close it because it's not being taken care of, and I have pictures to prove that the house needs to be painted.
Okay. close-up is a little blurry. So the entire exterior needs to be painted?
Yes, the top part you can see there's, I don't know, some white stuff on the side, on the east side of it. I don't know what it is.
Did you show her the pictures?
Yes, I
Can
did.
you show-
Mhm.
Is that the property
Yes,
that you're
that's correct.
presenting?
Yes,
Okay. Ma'am, do you understand the violation?
yes.
Okay. What is the plan to resolve it?
Okay, so just so you know, I mean, this property, there was a certificate of title issued on May 6th, but we didn't get possession of the property till, it was vacated on September 19th. And then we heard about the violation because there was a notice posted on the door. So I went ahead and I contacted a handyman that we usually use to provide an estimate, which he gave me a rough estimate. He took detailed pictures and he was going to email it to me today, but he didn't have enough time. So he told me to paint the house. It will be $2,400. And then there's some fascia repair work that needs to be done, and the whole house needs to be tinted. It's a whole number of things that need to be done. So because it's such a high amount, I'm going to need to get a second bid for Fannie Mae to approve. So, I mean, definitely if we can get, a 30-day extension, I'm positive that I can have enough time to get that second bid and get it approved so that we can do the necessary repairs to bring it into compliance and not assess any fines.
So it will be done within 30 days, correct?
Yes.
All right, I'll give you 30 days.
Yeah, because the property currently is listed and it's overpriced and they haven't sold it. So, if it was under contract, I probably would have been asking to allow the buyer to assume the responsibility, but that's not going to happen. So Fannie Mae's going to have to take care of it.
I think so.
Mhm.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Okay,
So,
30 days, we'll see
See.
you back here.
okay.
All
And
right.
if I do bring it into compliance, then I can just call you, and then once it's complied, I don't have to come back, right?
Correct,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
The next item on the agenda is item number 7, Jacon Bastian. Ernst Baptiste is the officer. The case number is CEEXP 2014-00332. Item number 7.
No,
Good evening, sir.
good evening.
Please state your full name and your relationship to the property.
Jason Bastien, I'm the owner, 650 Northeast, 137th Street, North Miami.
Okay, thank you.
Ernst Baptiste, Code Enforcement Officer, City North Miami. This is a case that was heard last month, and we posted a new affidavit of notice, and the gentleman requested 30 days last month, and still today I passed by. The house was still in the same condition.
See,
Sir, is that your house? Does the picture accurately reflect your house?
yes,
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Sir, do you understand the violation?
I understand. Like the last time I came in, I said the house was in the market for a short sale, and this is the short sale approval from the bank. And then I spoke with the mortgage broker and said the reason they haven't closed it yet because they was waiting for some paperwork from the buyer, which they did not get yet. But right now they have it right now. But right now they're working on it, to get it closed as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I vaguely remember this case. All right, so do you think that they'll be able to close it within the next 30 days? Do you have a new closing date?
They haven't had the new closing date yet, but the mortgage broker told me that they're going to work very hard on it to get closed as soon as possible.
All right.
I'm willing to give him 30 more days to see if he can move.
Okay. Sir, the officer is willing to give you an additional 30 more days. You probably need to tell the mortgage broker and everyone working on your case that time is running out.
Okay.
We're trying not to make it any more difficult for you to be able to complete the sale, because if we were to place a lien on the property today, then it would be difficult for you to sell the property. So I will give you another 30 days, and I will see you back here again on the 1st, unless the property is sold, and then we don't have to see you.
Yeah, also, okay.
All right, sir,
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you to the, our translators, and tell them bye. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Thank you, good night.
The next item on the agenda is item number 5, Christina Brooks. Shanna Saunders is the officer, and the case is CEPFY 2014-00222, item number 5.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. As already stated, this is a case for a vehicle parked on the front lawn. I am showing that it is a homesteader property with no visible life safety issues. I first initially noticed this violation back in October. Long story short, as of today, the vehicle still remains on the property. I've had no contact with the property owner or any agents with the property. I have pictures if you would like to see.
Yes, please. Thank you. Do we have, these photographs were taken on the 20th. Do we have anything?
Yes,
that's
if you flip,
recent?
I started back from the beginning, but if you flip more forward, you have the pictures from this morning.
Okay.
That's when the property was posted. Proper service was given, but if you flip forward, yes,
Got it.
it should be the second and third pages.
Okay, it's still in the exact same spot.
Yes.
All right. Okay, and they have not shown. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I find good notice, given proper notice, the homeowners have failed to appear. I hereby find in favor of the city. I will impose a daily fine amount of $25 with an abatement date of March 31st, 2015.
The next item is item number 9, Diana Morales. Vidal and Christie's the officer. The case is CEFAW 2014-00102, item number 9.
Friedel and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This is a new case that was cited back in November as just a routine sweep of the entire area. It's for the fence or retaining wall at the property. Notice was given to the property on the 19th for this particular hearing. I have not made any contact with the property owner, and as of today, the property remains, or the fence remains the same. I do have pictures for the record.
So in other words, this is the responsibility of the owner to clean?
Yes, that's their fence, their wall.
Oh, that is their wall?
Yes, if you
Okay.
notice, the sidewalk is on the outer half.
Got it. All right.
And everyone else in the neighborhood has actually taken care of their fence.
Taking care of theirs.
Yes.
And I apologize, what about notice for today's hearing?
Notice was posted at the property on the 19th of last month.
All right, and this is a homesteaded property?
Yes, it is.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I find in favor of the city. I find there's good notice, and given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I will impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of March 31st, 2015.
The next item is item number 13, Faye Burke, Beadle and Christie's the officer, case number CEIVY 2014-00263, item number 13.
Beadle and Christie Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This case was previously heard in regards to a inoperable car parked at the property. Notice was posted at the property on the 19th for this hearing today. Have not been able to make contact with the property owner, and the car remains in the exact same position. I do have photos for the record.
Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation still exists. I find there's good notice. Given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. This matter was adjudicated last month, and I will hereby ratify the fine amount of $50. Is it retro? No, as of today. So the $50 daily fine amount is hereby ratified.
The next item is item number 17, Ismail Kaba and Veronica Mackin. Shanna Sanders is the officers. The case is CEPFY 2014-00266, item number 17.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer, Division of the North Miami Police Department. This is a case for a vehicle parked on the front lawn. I am showing that it is a homesteaded property with no visible life safety issues. This violation was first observed October 20th. Upon doing my normal inspections, I left for notice on the door, didn't receive any phone calls and or visits in the office. Went back November 15th, December, January. As of the day, the vehicle still remains. I have had no contact with the property owners or any listing agents regarding this violation. I am showing that proper service was given. Mailing was mailed out on the 19th of February, and the property was posted on the 20th of February. I have pictures if you would like to see.
Thank you. All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation does exist. I find good notice. I find given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of March 31st, 2015.
The next item is item number 19, James Littlejohn. Edmund Fitzell is the officer. The case is CENUS 2015-00011, item number 19.
Edmund Fitzell, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This property was cited under Chapter 12-19, a nuisance property to surrounding properties. The property was originally cited on January 15th. Property is posted with notice to appear on February 20th. On February 19th, they were mailed a notice to appear. This was brought forward so we could have these nuisance cases heard by you and the property's declared a nuisance. I do have some photos. The swimming pool is another photo, but I couldn't get a picture from the adjacent properties or the waterway. You can't see it, but the swimming pool is also another nuisance. But these are some photos.
Oh. Is it abandoned? Mm. Okay. And the only order that you need is one declaring the property a nuisance, or do you want, I need to adjudicate it as well? Just declare it a nuisance? Okay, then I so declared.
The next item is item number 24, Edmund Fitzell's case, Joan Winokur, case number CENUS 2015-00013.
Edmund Fitzell, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This property was cited on January 15th, 12-19 as a nuisance property. This property was mailed notice to appear on February 19th, and the property was posted with notice to appear also on February 19th. Affidavit of service was filed. Again, I did not get from some of the adjacent neighbors, but I noticed from it also, these are some photos, and the swimming pool is also black. I've submit these.
Again, is this abandoned property? I mean, I see. I'm sorry?
This is a homesteaded property, and someone does reside there. Today is the first time I've seen someone open the door, but then they closed it, so. There's no cars in the drive, but this property is being occupied.
Okay, and the reason why it's a public nuisance, is it because of the blue tarp?
Blue tarp, the swimming pool, overgrown property, the bricks on the roof is a safety issue.
Okay. All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I'll just discuss notice. I find there's good notice, and given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear, and I will hereby declare this property a nuisance.
The next item on the agenda is item number 25, Julie Lutherman. Shanna Sanders is the officer. The case number CENUS 2015-00007.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer, Division of the North Miami Police Department. This case was originally cited January 15th for a nuisance property and for depreciation of surrounding properties. No proper notice has been given. I'm showing that certified mailing was mailed out on the 19th of February. The property was also posted on that same day. It is a non-homesteaded property, what I guess the city would consider to be life safety issues. The property is opened and unsecured. I understand people are going inside, living in there. Trees are overgrown, grass overgrown. I do have pictures if you would like to see.
Yes.
With that one, we would not like an adjudication on that one. We more so would like that property to be declared a nuisance also.
Repeat the last part for me, please.
For this case, we don't need, the city is not asking for an adjudication. We're asking for it to be declared a nuisance.
Nuisance, okay. All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find this house is a nuisance. So I hereby declare it a nuisance.
The next item is item number 32, Perot Jean Baptiste. Vidal and Christie is the officer. The case is CENUS 2015-00014. Item 32.
Vidal and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This is a vacant property that has been pretty much vacant for at least the past 7 years. People have been going in and out of the property. The city has been maintaining the property for the most part. Notice for the hearing was posted at the property for anyone interested in coming to speak on it. As of today, not much has changed with the property, and we would like it to be declared a nuisance.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I do hereby find this property a nuisance and hereby declare it a nuisance.
Thank you.
The next item is item number 34, Robert Anderson. Ernst Baptiste is the officer. The case is CEEXP 2014-00193.
Ernst Baptiste, Code Enforcement Officer of the City of North Miami. Case was heard last month. For this hearing, proper notice was given. And this is an EXP case. The exterior of the property needs to be maintained and would need to be painted. And I have pictures that I took this afternoon showing that nothing was done.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violations still exist. I find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $50 is hereby ratified.
The last item on the agenda is item number 35, Roberto Abreu and Anna Abreu. Ernst Baptiste is the officer. The case is CEODS 2015-00003.
Ernst Baptiste, Code Enforcement Officer, City of North Miami. This is a new case for outdoor storage. Actually, this one, I've been in contact with the owner. I spoke to him, explained to him why he cannot have any outdoor storage, and he doesn't make any move. And it's been over 3 months I've been talking to him about items that are stored outside. And we give him proper notice. Notice was posted and mailed on February 19, 2015. And today I took picture showing 2 fridge and some of the items stored outside.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation does exist. I find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. I find in favor of the city, I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $100 with an abatement date of March 31st, 2015.
And that concludes all the items on the agenda for tonight.
So adjourned.